Hey everybody, I'm your host, Daniel Pilarta, and we are now on episode number 41 for the continuation of our study on the doctrine of sin. And this time, we will be dealing with the second penalty of sin, which is bodily death, otherwise known as the physical deaths. So, pangalawa, no, sa punishment, no, na nangyari doon sa mga taong nagkasala because of the fall of man, ay we were being penalized by God. First, yung ating inaral from past lessons, yung first penalty of sin is called spiritual death or yung separation, no, between God and man in regards to sin, force, inani ng mga tao yung kabayaran ng kanyang kasalanan. Nag-suffer siya ng separation from God, which we call spiritual death. Separation in the sense of na stop yung fellowship, yung constant communion with God ng mga tao, yung sweet fellowship, no? Yung presence ng God ay lumayo sa mga taong nagkasala at it would require reconciliation, no? Kaya dun papasok yung inaral natin na many days or weeks ago, yung reconciliation, yung redemption, salvation, no? Yung atonement, no? Ating natutunan, no, from our past lessons. But this time, yung second penalty, aside from the spiritual death, nagkaroon ng physical death, no, yung mga tao. At alam naman natin, no, given naman yan, no, nakikita natin, no, day in and day out, na talaga every day, no, as we see life, talagang, sabi, marami nagsasabi, no, na talagang life is short, no. Hindi natin alam, no, kung kailan ba yung hangganan ng ating buhay, no, dito sa mundong ito, ang ating ginagalawan. Merong mga nawawala o namamatay o nagkakaroon ng physical death or bodily death even among infants, no? Even among children, regardless of age or status in life, no? Sabi nga ng marami, yung kamatayang physical, lalo na ay pantay-pantay sa lahat ng tao. Walang sanggol, walang bata, walang binata o walang katandaan, wala din sa kung ikaw ay babae o lalaki, and among other things, no? So, physical death talaga yung naging bunga. One of the curses, no, that man has received from God because of his disobedience, pertaining, of course, yung first man, which is Adam, then Eve, and the posterity. So this time, aralin natin yung bodily death or physical death, which is the second penalty of sin according to Maastricht. Makikita yan sa Psalm 90 verse 3 hanggang verse 6. And Psalm also chapter 90 verses 7 and 8 until verse 10. Hebrews chapter 9:27, no? Alam natin itong Hebrews 9:27, no? Sabi roon, it is appointed for a man to die once and judgment commences or would follow. So, pag namatay daw yung tao, for example, is physical death, ay nandun na talaga yung judgment. Ang problema, kapag namatay yung isang tao na wala sa Panginoon, hindi siya nakakilala sa Diyos, at hindi siya naligtas, hindi siya na-regenerate o na-born again, o nagkaroon ng saving grace, saving faith, ay matatagpuan na lang niya kanya sarili under judgment, eternal judgment. And then as we go along with our study, malalaman natin doon nga papasok yung third penalty of sin, which is eternal death. Focusing now on the bodily death or physical death, for it is neither from nature, because it is the destruction of nature, nor in itself can it be sought from some good, much less from the highest good, nor is it sought or inflicted by God on account of anything other than on account of sin, and in compensation of it, wherein consists the reckoning or the retribution or judgment of a penalty. Plain and simple, ang ibig lang sabihin dito, because of sin of disobedience, ng mga unang tao nga, no, sila Adam and Eve, at na-transfer na nga, no, naaral natin by way of inherency and imputation because of the original sin, lahat ay nagsuffer na and under judgment na, no. Sabi ng Romans chapter 3 verse 10, Romans chapter 3 verse 23, Romans chapter 6 verse 23. So, ang result ng bodily death o physical death ay bunga, no, ng kanilang pagkakasala sa Diyos. So, yung na-break nga ni Adam and Eve, yung covenant ng God, yung tinatawag nga ng mga theologians na covenant of nature, or otherwise known as covenant of works, na ang bunga ng kanilang kasalanan, that they will surely die, sabi ng Genesis, di ba? So, nagkaroon talaga ng death penalty. At puna na nga yung spiritual death. Pangalawa, ito yung naaral natin ngayon, yung bodily death. At yung susunod nga, ang third and last classification of death, yung spiritual, or rather yung eternal death. Okay, so ang bunga ng mga curses na ito, which is one is bodily death or physical death, ay yung kasalanan tao. Sabi rito, nor it is alone a punishment, but also are all its adjuncts and precursors or the preceding occurrences. So sabi rito, yung occurrences na ito, hindi lang dahil sa ito'y parusa ng Diyos, meron pang mga nangyayari aside from just a mere punishment or a mere penalty. Yes, namamatay talaga mga tao regardless of age, gender, or regardless of personality, or regardless of the status in life. Talagang all will die in accordance to God's permission or will, no? Sa kanyang timing, no? Sa perfect time ng Panginoon. Meron pa rin attachment. Ito yung mga attachment, no, to these occurrences. Nagkakaroon ng loss of vivaciousness. Meaning itong vivaciousness, yung loss of liveliness or vibrance in life. So, as we live in this decaying body, kasi talagang itong katawan na ito, no, ito ay nasisira. Eventually, ito ay nagsasuffer ng iba't ibang klase ng panghihina, sakit, karamdaman, nakakaranas ito because nga inani na natin yung parusa, no, yung sumpa, no, ng kasalanan na yon. At ito na yung nangyayari sa mga buhay ng mga tao, no. Bago siya mamatay, because before his definite death, ay meron ng panghina sa kanyang pangatawan, nawawala yung sigla. Napapansin natin, siyempre, of course, tumatanda yung mga tao. Nagsasuffer yung health, no? Kumihina, nagkakasakit, kumihina yung kanyang pangatawan, nawawala yung kalusugan, suffering dito yung health and strength, no? Job 14, 1 and 2, Psalm 90, verses 8 to 10, by which the bond of the body and soul is weakened, nanghihina, as it were, and dissolved little by little likewise, or rather little by little. Napapansin na lang yung sarili niya as he mature, at lalo na, no, pabilis, no, yung paglapit niya sa kamatayang physical, dahil pahina yung kanyang physical body. Okay? Because of sickness and among other things. Okay? Likewise, number 2, the loss of dominion over the creatures, which on account of sin throw off the yoke of man, instead of servants become his enemies. Dito, pinapakita lang dito, no, this pertains to the animals or wild beasts. Sa Job 5, 22 and 23. At Hosea chapter 2 verse 18, from the very first time before the fall of man, ay binigyan na talaga ng authority, no, ng Diyos si Adam and Eve na mamahala. We have dominion, no, over the creation of God. At isa na doon yung dominion over the animals, the wild animals, the birds in the air, the fish in the ocean, at saka yung mga creeping things, no, in the land, lahat ito ay ang man, before his fall into sin, ang merong dominion over them. Pero ngayon, because of the sin of man, because of the curse incurred and the penalty of sin, ito nga, yung physical death, aside from that, yung dominion, no, ng tao doon sa mga animals created by God ay nabawasan, no? Nabawasan, no? Naging imbis na sila ay maamo, naging mga wild animals sila, no? At nagiging kaaway na sila ng mga tao. Man and animals, no, became enemies, lalo na yung mga wild beasts, no? Dati kasama lang nila, no? Ito ay malapit sa kanila ngayon ay nagkaroon na ng fear, ng dread among them, no? Man and wild animals. Third, the laws of honor and decency, whereby his life once shine before God and men. Yung nga Romans chapter 3, verse 23, no? For all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. Because of sin, nawala, no, yung glory of God sa mga taong makasalanan. Man, because of sin, fall short. Hindi na tayo makaabot dun sa kaluwalhatian ng Diyos. Ano? We fell short of the glory of God. We missed the mark, no? Sabi ng mga ilang mga theologians, yung particular verse na ito. The fourth, the laws of all things by which this life is either sustained or made honorable, from which come poverty, contempt, no? Nagkaroon na ng kahirapan ng buhay, may contempt or worthlessness and disrespect among people. Nagkaroon na ng disgrace, no? One of the consequences of sin nga ay yung guilt, no? Dishonor and disgrace, sabi rito. Worthlessness, no? Nakit na naranasan na ng mga tao yan. Nagkaroon na ng disrespect with one another, yung mga contemptuous, no? Status ng mga taong nagkasala, no? At napawari sa Diyos. Suffer na ng ganitong mga judgment coming from God. Okay? So, may mga moderation, no? Sa susunod, no? Sa episode number 42, we will be discussing some form of moderation of this particular bodily or physical death. Meron din mga moderation. Malalaman natin dito na hindi pa kaagad-agad, no? Although yung punishment hindi when it comes to physical death, hindi yan instantly ay nangyayari. Yes, yung spiritual death, instantly nangyayari yan. Itong bodily physical death ay nangyayari, of course, any time of the day, pwede yan as God would allow it. Pero minsan hindi pa rin hinahayaan ng Lord na at an instant ay mangyari kaagad, right then and there, yung physical death sa mga tao. Yan, malalaman natin yan. Kaya stay put once again. Hintayin po natin, no, yung ating kasunod, no, kabanata, no, kasunod na episode, which is episode again number 42, for the gracious moderation of this bodily or physical death. Good day, everybody. Once again, God bless you, and to God alone be all the glory. See you the soonest possible time, Lord willing. Thank you so much.